everybody's had a good start of the work week or just week period. Um, by the way, welcome to Virgo Intuitive Tiger. Um, I'm gonna do a reading for Cancer. Cancer, this is your card. The number 4 could mean something, or just let's see if I can get it to focus in. You see the so it's Cancer. Let's see, what we're gonna start off with. Let's start off with mystical journey. So it's the first time I've used this deck, and we're gonna check it out together. Mystical journey. So that's my Palo Santo. So to cleanse the area. Spirit ancestors, guardians, angels of the highest white light. What do we have for Cancer? So those turn sideways. Let's see what those are. We have 19, letting go. I like the art on these. Then we have 24, rebirth. Some of y'all could be brokenhearted right now. Just kind of like not wanting to use your heart to make decisions, or not necessarily use your heart to make decisions, but it's been hurt. So you're kind of like as you can see, we have letting go and then we have rebirth. And letting go is a 10. And rebirth is a 6. Water is about emotions as well. You're a Cancer sign, so let's see what else comes out. What else here? We have 27, which is redemption. That's a 9. Let's get one more. This is 4. The number 4 is on the Cancer card. Taking back your power. And that's 35, which is an 8. Some of you could be 35. Some of y'all could be 35, 19, 24, 27. Or just the numbers could be your numerology. Let's see what we got here. Cancer. Letting go, rebirth, redemption, and taking back your power. 19. So we have letting go. The heart of the woman depicted on the letting go card has experienced a loss as deep as the ocean. A small boat navigates its way around the swirling vortex in the sea, representing the profound hole you feel in your heart when you lose someone or something special. The boat is filled with emotional baggage, and it bravely tries to steer its way through sorrow. This giant stone god in the background is screaming out of his frustration. Look closely for deep in the tunnel. Look closely for deep in the tunnel. The pain and suffering passes through you as through you can see. Hold on, sorry about that. It says look closely for deep in the tunnel. The pain and suffering passes through you can see light and peace emerging. You can see light and peace emerging. It says the light is beckoning you to surrender, and if you let go of your trauma, you will see that everything will be alright. The woman surrenders her pain to the light. Her sadness and sorrow have been truly felt and leave her body. The light symbolizes a shift in her life and a promise of better days ahead. The emptiness she feels in her heart begins to fill with beauty and hope, and the stormy ocean waters around her become tranquil. She has navigated the turbulent waters of emotional turmoil and surrendered to a higher power. This is breath work. is a gentle yet powerful way to release emotions and fill your light body with fresh energy. Breathe in slowly for the count of 4, and then breathe out quickly to the count of 8. Then repeat this mantra. So let's breathe in. I surrender. I let go. Repeat this process until you feel calmness wash over you. 8 and 8, it's on page 48, and 8 and 4 is 12, and 12 is 3. So then we have rebirth, which is 24, and it says, if you feel you have done your best to make yourself lovable, to be the perfect lover, wife, husband, mother, father, child, sibling, or friend, however, every failure and every disappointment has left you feeling disillusioned, and broken. Each break symbolizes a past trauma, a broken heart, a wound, the loss of a dear friend, a betrayal. How easy would it be to become bitter? Harden your heart against love. How easy would it become? How easy would it be to become bitter? Harden your heart against love in your distress. Call upon the universal spirit of love, and it will patiently guide you to rebuild yourself piece by piece. The rebirth card is inspired by King Kintsugi, the Japanese art of repairing broken pottery with gold. The broken pieces are lovely mended with golden lacquer and become part of the object story, a beautiful technique that highlights the imperfections of each break. Similarly, each broken part of you becomes part of the rich tapestry of your life story. Through destruction comes repair and rebirth. You must accept and love your broken pieces and transmute them into gold and love, becoming stronger in the process. The pure gold of love will open your heart and soul, and like the gold leaf in Kin, Kintsugi, Kintsugi will restructure the broken pieces of your heart and make it shine. You are becoming a new being. Focus on the spirit of love that rests in you and bring it to the center of your life. This action will free you from feeling dependent on the love of others, and to feel whole because you are loved by love itself. Then we have temptation, which is 27. I mean, not temptation. Why did I say temptation? Redemption. What? Temptation. Don't let temptation. If you do have going through a let go, a rebirth, a redemption, and taking your power back, so you might have some temptations. The goddess depicted on the redemption card is opening her arms to the universe, seeking redemption. She is asking for forgiveness, but in her heart she understands that the choices she makes are hers and hers alone. She belongs to no one else. The snakes coming from her chest represent feelings of guilt, and self-judgment. Tough decisions have been made, but she has honored her needs. This has not come without sacrifice, but it has set her up upon it has her set up upon her highest path. Redemption rises from the bones of self-blame and regret. This card asks you to move on from the painful past and cast aside any feelings of remorse. What has been done cannot be undone, and you have learned great lessons from your experiences. The profound and gentle stags standing at the top of the image herald a time of positive change and a release from suffering. Trust their instincts. Trust their instincts. They are powerful and independent. Learn to trust your own decision when it comes to doing what is best for you. Do not give this power away to others. Action. Focus on the wild goddess and feel her power. She is the keeper of her own soul, and she makes her own decision with grace and beauty. Play some drumming music and dance to the beat with abandon so you can rediscover the wild spirit. Huh. Then what you have letting go. I mean taking back your power, which is 35. The water lily is an ancient symbol that signifies hope, rebirth, and purification. It represents your earth-bound human self reaching for the light. On this card, the lily roots are buried deep in the mud, which symbolizes your earth life. The beautiful flowers emerge from the water and reach towards the sky, embodying your yearning to connect with your higher self. In this image, the woman's soul is being tethered by pillars because she is not expressing her needs. Part of keeping herself small can be a hesitancy to speak her truth. Instead, you stay silent in an effort to keep the peace and minimize conflict. Speaking up means being true to yourself and taking back your power. Maybe you are scared of making mistakes, of making some changes, or of finding yourself alone. The taking back your power card need to appears when you need to say something you've been wishing to verbalize for a long time. Remember who you truly are, for your soul knows that if you speak your truth, you will not only survive but will thrive. Express how you feel, even if you are scared or you run the risk of losing your spirit. This card may also indicate a situation in which you have stayed silent for too long, walking on eggshells for fear of upsetting another person. It is time to take back your power and say something. Use the symbol of the water lily as encouragement to speak your truth and acknowledge how you really feel. When you speak up, you honor your soul. If you don't speak up, you stay underwater and cannot shine your true light. Speak up, Cancer. So I'm pretty sure in the beginning, before you clicked on the video, why you clicked on the video, you wanted to know. Well, wonder what mine says. I mean, if Cancer is your sun, moon, Venus, or rising. Hopefully there was a message in these. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna pull. Let's see. To a starseed. Starseed Oracle for Cancer Spirit. Child of the Cosmos. And it says, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. What else, Spirit? Double mission. Lightworker starseed serve the world by being you. Activated Earth. Power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. And then heareth. It says, longing for home, homesick for the stars. We have Child of the Cosmos. And that's on page 46, which is a 10 as well. So you have 1010 right here. And it says, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. There's a mysterious force that governs all of life, an intelligence that tells flowers when to bloom and the tides and seasons when to come and go. That intelligence is within you too. It was there before you drew your first breath, and it will be there way beyond your last. It's the part of you that informed every cell what to do when you were in your mother's womb. It's harder to resist this force than it is to surrender to it, because Earth is a planet of polarity and free will. It's easy to forget that this intelligence exists within us. So often we become disconnected from the pulse of life and fall into the pattern of believing that we're separate, or feeling that we need to go it alone. We can feel isolated as if we need to figure things out for ourselves, to rely on our own strength. When you're being called to remember the intelligence that's within each and every one of yourselves, to remember that you are a precious child of a loving, gentle universe, that you have access to all of the intelligence, wisdom, strength, flow, and the qualities there ever were, are, and or will be, and to remember that its flowers know exactly when and how to bloom, then you do too. And Starseed Soul Inquiry is, how can you surrender more deeply to the intelligent flow of life? We have Double Mission. Double Mission. That is on page 56, which is an 11. So 10, 11. And it says, Lightworker Starseed serve the world by being you. Lightworker Starseeds are mission and purpose oriented, may have the feeling that time's running out and there's something they came here to do, create or contribute. They're here to grow as souls individually, and then says individual mission, also known to contribute to the planet in some action-oriented way, collective mission. Their collective mission is often answered through a career calling, or by devoting their life to something bigger. Until they remember their collective mission, it can feel as if something's missing or that they're forgetting something important. It's common for lightworker starseeds to feel that they're different, and they may carry soul memories of being visible or sharing their voice, such as they may protect themselves by dimming their light in order to fit in, or by spending time in some sort of closet, such as a spiritual closet. If you pull this card, you're being called to remember your collective mission and to step into it even more fully. You're being reminded that your role as a light worker is to light up the world with your presence. This doesn't have to be a great big thing or decision you need to make. You also don't need to have a great big plan. If you resonate with being a light worker, all you need to do is work out what lights you up, your passions and joys, and keep doing that. When you trust and follow the simple path of things that light you up, and then you lose yourself in the doing, you'll light up the world without even trying. How can you serve the world by being you? Then we have Activated Earth. Activated Earth, and that's on page 32, which is a 5. It says power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. Ley lines are invisible pathways on the hard. Ley lines are an Ley lines are invisible pathways on the land along which energy travels. I don't know why it's that hard. They can be sensed when we tune into them with our subtle senses, also known as spirit paths. They've been compared to the meridian systems of the body used in Chinese medicine, and they link sacred sites, stone circles, burial mounds, and places of worship worldwide. In Australian Aboriginal culture, song lines were the paths traveled by the creator beings as they made the land and sea during the dreaming. These paths were recorded in the traditional song and dances of the people, allowing them to access information about the land's history and to travel safely across great distances. Many believe that as we visit such sacred points on earth, something is activated within us. Also believe that Some also believe that by connecting to the land with devotion at these sacred places, something is activated within the planet too. Are you being called to travel to a sacred place, or that your soul remembers, or to tend the land you live on, to honor and acknowledge the known and unknown keepers of nature, spirits of the land? As you connect with the earth and honor its keepers, the land opens up more fully to hold you. The fruits provide more nourishment, and the guardians watch over you. It says place your heart on the portal. Place the card on the portal of your heart. If you want to just place your hand there and say and whisper the following: I honor and thank the keepers of the earth beneath me, known and unknown. Thank you for your nourishment and tender holding. Then we have Heareth. Heareth, and that's page 74. That's an 11 as well, so you have 1111 out here. It says longing for home, homesick for the stars. Heareth is a Welsh word that's difficult to translate, but it refers to a certain longing for or homesickness, a yearning for a home or a place to which we cannot return. This unexplainable, unshakable longing for home is common in starseeds and old souls. Perhaps you had it since birth. For some, it's a distant memory of a planet, galaxy, or star system in the universe that your soul remembers and yearns to return to. A place they may have experienced more than Earth. For others, it's a longing for the unity of Source, a remembering of interconnected oneness. This journey can lead some starseeds to travel, searching all corners of the planet to find a physical place that feels more like home. For others, it can manifest as a need to find home in people, communities, and relationships, a journey to find somewhere they truly belong. If you resonate with this yearning for home but don't really know where home is, you're being invited to remember that your soul chooses to be on earth. You're being called to fully commit to embodying your life. You're being reassured that you didn't come here alone, and that your soul consciously decided to experience what it's like to be a soul in a human body on this planet at this time. You're being called to anchor all of your presence, your personality, and your soul and your spirit in the here and now, to fully commit to living this life right now, to commit to putting 2 feet completely in. How can you commit more fully to your life? I'm a Cancer moon, so I think some of these resonate with me as well. I'm gonna do Time Beach Soul. I did a little quick short for Time Beach Soul with these for Cancer. Taurus, so I'll post those shortly. Spirit, what do we have for Cancer? Time beach show for Cancer. Beach time so for Cancer. Sorry guys, it's not just sex. We have the Golden Mirror, self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. What was that? Mirror, another mirror. Huh. It says, mirroring each other's self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, introspection. I think broken-hearted. I think this came out with and the other one too, and the deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. One more Spirit. I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun flirt. Wants to date. Want to date. So we'll do cosmic. Cosmic insights for Cancer Spirit. We have tell the universe exactly what you want. Manifest. Narcissist. Someone is too full of themselves. Open up your heart. It will help you attract more love. Just take this bottom one. Sexuality. Someone is still figuring themselves out. I know what it means, and I know what it means. So that's Cosmic Insights. Let's see. We'll do the soul's journey, and see what lesson card comes out, and then I'll end it there. Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Success. I know that there is no greater goal than love. Two more scraps. Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. You're up. And I really like the way this, I like the soul journey at the end, because you have some heartbreak here. It's what it started off with, the oracles did. And then, saying let go, and to redemption, and now you have imagination, success, perseverance, and love. And at the end, love conquers all. But loving yourself at this time, if you have a broken heart, or if you're going through some things, So yeah, so this is your oracle reading, Cancer. I hope you like it. Like, share, and subscribe. Virgo Intuitive Tiger, and I will be back with more. Thank you. Bye.